Yep. Hey, come say hi. You want to say hi?
I do not want to say hi.
She won't do it. My beloved better half.
Hello. I will say hello.
Michelle is gonna go help a friend. We were gonna go live last night, but we were gonna do a show Monday. But you get the Wednesday show. Today is August 28th, 2019, and you get me, and me, and me, and me. InfoWars did a whole program on, and I told you
this is Savannah Hernandez
in Hong Kong.
This is Greg Reese
for InfoWars.com.
Let's see here.
Recognized as peaceful. They see themselves, the entire city of Hong Kong, as being united in this protest.
Now, a lot of people are wondering, how did this all begin? Where did this all start? So I want to go ahead and take us back to the 1800s, when Hong Kong was a colony, a part of the United Kingdom. It wasn't until 1997 that Hong Kong returned to Chinese sovereignty under the one country, two systems policy. Now, this policy made Hong Kong a special administrative region, and Hong Kong was semi-autonomous for 50 years, meaning they were allowed to keep many of the rights that we have today. Think freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, a lot of those rights that aren't common in mainland China. However, this is set to expire in 2047. Back in 2018, a couple from Hong Kong went on vacation to Taiwan, and on vacation, the boyfriend murdered his girlfriend and came back to the city of Hong Kong. Since he didn't commit the crime in the city, Hong Kong was unable to prosecute him for the crimes, which led them to propose the extradition bill earlier in 2019. This extradition bill would state that local authorities could take citizens from here in Hong Kong and extradite them to Taiwan and mainland China. As we talked about, there's not really freedom of speech, freedom of press, or freedom of assembly in mainland China. So Hong Kongers really, really do not want that imposed upon them.
If you look at the Taiwanese and the folks in Hong Kong, beautiful, smart, informed, dynamic people amongst the per capita most successful people in the world when they're turned loose and given some basic freedom. Their grandparents and parents were run out of China by a dictator, by a murdering Red Terror that took over in 1949, that then killed 115 million mainland Chinese. You better believe they've got a reason to be standing up and tearing down surveillance light poles and fighting the police and taking over government buildings effectively, because they're passing laws to secretly arrest them and to get rid of their representative republic.
Police aimed guns at protesters. At one point, an officer reportedly fired his gun into the air as a warning. So I just want to pause here. The way the left is portraying Donald Trump, they're portraying Donald Trump like he's mainland China, like he's doing the, government surveillance, like he's doing, the social credit scores, but he's not. We're the free ones. We're the free ones. The people who support Donald Trump are the only people covering Hong Kong's resistance in a positive light. You got the entire world saying that they're against fascism, against Nazism, against totalitarianism. But they're a bunch of hypocrites filled with manure. Okay? Because Hong Kong is literally trying to fight for their lives. Fight so that they don't get taken over to... People in America are literally acting like Donald Trump has organ harvesters ready to to take the organs from political dissent, when they know what's happening in China. We all know what's happening in China, and these people in Hong Kong are saying, I don't want to be under authoritarianism, I don't want to be under Nazism, I don't want to be under... They have said, the protesters have said, these are Nazis, you guys. Communists are really Nazis. I just need you to know this. And if you cared about Nazis, if they cared about fascism, then they would be standing with Hong Kong right now. But they actually care about their cheap iPhones instead.
Why are y'all holding the American flag today for this protest?
It's because the American flag represents freedom, democracy, and liberty.
Protesters are charging police right now. They're throwing rocks and poles at all of the cars. They're cheering in victory as the police drive away.
Thank you, Infowars.
For Infowars.com. And now here's a video by Greg Reese on Hong Kong.
Fighting with umbrellas.
Founding father of the American Revolution, Patrick Henry, is known for saying, "Give me liberty or give me death." Why would any American criticize the people of Hong Kong for standing up to fight for justice? Their threat is Communist China, the most sophisticated tyrannical ideology in the world, an ideology responsible for killing over 100 million people. It is the ultimate form of tyranny. The city of Hong Kong is united in their defiance against communist intervention, but the police have turned against the very people they are supposedly sworn to protect. The police have been caught acting as agent provocateurs. They have been caught turning a blind eye to the Triad Gang, hired thugs for the CHICOMS. And they degraded and humiliated the arrested female protesters by making them strip naked in front of groups of male officers and inspecting their naked bodies. The people of Hong Kong are civilized, polite, and gentle, and they deserve justice. But sometimes a person has to stand up and fight, and that takes courage, especially when the police have guns and you don't. And when 100,000 Chinese troops are preparing just across...
Major Gather, maybe you can put this link here, this Bitchute link in the description so people can get an idea of what's going on there. But speaking of craziness, this is kind of the opposite. And let me see if I can get some comments here. I know you guys have been on Facebook. Hi to Facebook. Let's see. Jennifer had said before we were covering Portland, I'm from Portland, and it's just so, what are you saying? So trashy? Hey, I can't see it. So trash now. Censorship. Trying to get the comments here. It's not letting me see your comments. Nothing surprises me in America. Nothing ever gets done about these things. Or probably, I'm going backwards. Let's see. Get you guys who want to see your new comments. That's what's coming to America if you don't get out and vote in November. Democrats are out of control, and that is actually that's actually pretty true. Pretty darn true. I do believe that you are correct there. Let's see. China has record shortest time for organ transplant. Yes, that is absolutely right. Western China Muslim and Falun Gong in re-education camps. Yes, they die in organ harvesting. It's pretty crazy. Hong Kong is finished with the British protection, and we will not protect anymore. It's their time to stand alone, as we have done many times. Yeah, but they don't have any weapons. Pretty crazy. They don't have any weapon. So they have their umbrellas. I would like to see the Chinese police beat down Antifa. Yeah, that's true. So, watch this, guys. African migrants traveling north clash with the Mexican military police as they demand passage to our border. This is pretty crazy, you guys. So, Mexican police are getting a taste of what it's like. This is crazy. How did these Africans end up in Mexico? They didn't walk. They didn't take no boat. They flew on very expensive tickets. I looked up to see how much these tickets would cost coming over from Africa. They're in the thousands of dollars. We're talking about $2,000 and $3,000 plane tickets one way to get over here. To South America. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? There's a language barrier there. Absolutely. All right, remember, it's not just conspiracy theory if it's the truth, right? They're coming at us from all angles, but we're going to take them down to the power of God.
Oh, when you mentioned Google, did you mention that it has like 12 companies that it's invested in its pharmaceutical?
Google has invested in pharmaceutical companies. That's why they're putting down natural stuff. There's no money in baking soda.
But they themselves are invested, so they're actually rigging the system.
They're rigging the system
for themselves.
All right, guys. I got some dogs here. They need a little. They got some ants in their pants. So let's go get those ants out of those pants. I love you guys. God loves you, and God bless. And we will see you Friday at 6 o'clock and Sunday at 1. We're gonna be here, God willing. No earthquakes or craziness. We will be here Sunday at 1, hopefully. All right, guys. So I'm gonna sign off here. Thanks, Michelle, for helping me get everything set up. And now I have to. All I'm supposed to do is shut it down. So where we go, we're there, we're going there. Oh, I forgot my ending. Let's do that next. No, we're going to do an ending here.
Let's go.